Welcome to another Farm Town Misadventure with Chili Many Layers and JJ. In this episode, we'll be showing you how to rearrange the order of your farms so that when your Farm Town friends are working your facilities and they don't have trains, they'll be able to work fewer facilities to begin with and let the mayor work the rest of them. In order to do this, we'll also show you how to disable your farm so that your super neighbor is unable to harvest it while you're there. We'll show you how to set up tool shortcuts of tools you'll be needing. And we'll also show you how to do the show names, which will give you the information about the farms that you'll need to make decisions with. And most of all, you'll be looking at how to use the farm selector harvested before we want them harvested. So, as you see, we can have a number of different crops there. The way we disable it is we come up here to the farm title at the top, and we come down right here to where it says disable super neighbor farming, because we'd kind of like to keep this like it is for right now. And we've done that. Next, we're going to go through, and I'd like to put some tools down here where I currently have got the hide tool to hide individual things. See, I click it and I can make that just disappear. And of course, you know the buddy and neighbor list that is normally up on top. To change these, we go up here to not the very first one, which is the save items, which it does there. But we go to the next one, which is the set tool shortcuts. So we click there, and here's all of our tools. First off, we're going to want to work with the farm selector manager, which is here. So we click there and we bring it over, and where we're going to put it right there. And because we might take a picture later of all of this, we're going to take the camera and put it down here where these are. And as you can see, I have a number of things that I have moved in here, such as the green glove. I could have the purple glove right below it if I wanted to. Instead, I have my train manager, and here I've got my facility manager, and this is the search tool up here. And over here, I have this, which is show farm stats, because I use those quite a bit. Once I have it there, all I have to do to make that permanent for the time being is click on save, and it's all there. Now we'll go to the farm selector manager. We click there and it shows our various farms and where they're at, etc. You'll notice that we're on farm 32, but it's way up there. And this farm is farm 26 in reality, but it's up there position 1. And so everything is kind of messed around. Farm 1 is actually down here. So how do we unscramble that? The way we unscramble it is we click on reset right here. Click there and ask if we want to be sure and do this. Yes, we do. And now you'll notice up here is farm 40 or farm 1 and farm 32 is down here. So everything is moved around. Now, in order to make that permanent, we must take and click on save. And when we do that, of course, that closes that. We'll go back to it now, and I'll show you another function here is we have it here. Say you want to have a link to your farm. In this case, we're going to say farm 32. And you'll notice everything is, because we saved it, everything is where it's supposed to be, but we want to know what that link is so we can give it to our friends because we're so proud of it. Well, the second button here says copy link. So what is that? We click on it, and you notice everything went dim. Now I'm going to come up here, and I want to know what the link is to farm 32. So I just click there, and up pops the link to farm 32. So I'm going to do a Control C while it's highlighted there to make certain that it is in my scratchpad memory. And now I can close it. Next thing I really want to do is go up here and look and see exactly how many facilities I have in each farm, whether they're the regular facilities or the service client facilities. With the Show Names tab open, this is what we see right now, just the individual farms as they're sitting there. Nothing highlighted other than showing us where we're at, which is this one in green surrounding it. Here we would show the farm information, and yellow being that it has fertilized. Light blue is if it's irrigated. Darker blue if it is watered, like flowers are watered. So all we have here is basically fertilized. And then if we had any greens here, that would mean it is a Quest farm. We don't have any Quest farms. And gray means that the super neighbor is disabled. So we have them disabled on farm 1, farm 12, farm 32, 31, 31, 30, and farm up here, which is 26. If we click it one more time, that's what we see. Okay, we can also click here. This is one we're primarily going to be looking at. This is shows us the number of facilities on each farm. And you'll notice farm 1 currently has 17 facilities on farm 1, and I want to take it and make it so that when someone comes on my farm and works the facilities, they don't have a large number of facilities to work on to start with in the case that they happen to have no trains. Because people who don't have trains really don't particularly like to go on farms that have the most number of facilities that are on that account. So therefore, I'm going to want to move farm 1 from where it's at, and I'm going to probably put it down right about here, where farm 30 is right now, most likely. And I've also got another one here, which has got 13. I'm going to want to put it right there. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but why did I skip those two? Well, because I know I've got two others. I've got this one that's got 51 regular facilities. I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to put this one, which has 47 service facilities. I'm going to put it right there. That's a lot of putting. If I was to continue on here, the other things is this shows you if you got crops, whatever's going on your farms. I've got a lot of ripe or ready crops. I've got red, which is fruit trees. The orange is flowers, and the dark red is trees. These are trees. The blue is water, water, water. The green is crops. And you can see what it is by looking at just mousing over there, and it'll tell you what that is. And of course, right currently have all on. If I wanted to see just what where we had trees to be chopped, I click here, and that tells me I'm clicking right on the individual thing, trees only, and that tells me where they're at. Trees to harvest, like fruit trees. Yep, there's a few of them around. Farm selector manager. So we go there. First off, we're going to have this farm 1 to come here. So the easiest way to do that is click on this one and tell it you want to go have farm 1 there. And instantly this one becomes farm 1, and what was here went up there. Now we want this one to be this farm 12. So we click on it and go down here and find number 12. There. Now it's there. Now listen here, instead of being farm 32 that we're on, we want it to be farm 8, which it to do. So it instantly moved us right up there. Now to save all these moves that we've made, we click on save. And we're still on farm 32, except now it's sitting up here at position 8, just like we hoped for. Now we take and we click here and check to see where everything is. This is now 17, that is 6. This is the 47 that we wanted from on 12. And this has got the 51 that farm 8 had. And so that now, with it like that, if someone comes in that does not have a train of any kind and goes to work our facilities, they're going to take and find that they can go one real easy. The hardest one right now is this one right here, and I will go back and change that as well to put it over here. And after that point, I think we'll have everything pretty well rearranged. If I had known I was going to do all this to start with, I would have just simply put my facilities on the other farm. Some people do this. However, when you first start out, I only had 3 farms. Farms 1, 2, and then finally, after I got 30 neighbors, I got farm 3, and that's how things go. So, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you have any comments, please leave them. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if it has helped you, click on like and subscribe. And I thank you for watching this video.